All stories alleged. For gossip and entertainment only. Let's do this.
Gossipers, Sharona here. Please like, share, subscribe, subscribe, spread the word. We're going to talk Nicki Minaj, but before we do, just so you know, I'm on my patio in the back of my house. So if you hear birds and planes and just, any sounds, it's because I'm out on the patio. So Nicki Minaj, she's what we're going to talk about now because she is trending on this situation. And it's not for a good reason. She is trending because her former manager / assistant, because when I read what his job title or what his job task is, it also would sound like an assistant to her. So anyways, he is suing her for assault and battery. I know in 2023, I think she was arrested for, no, not 23, 2003. She was arrested for a weapons charge. And I think in 2021, she released her mugshot. And I don't know why she did that, but she did. And, some people didn't take to it because it was like she was making a joke of the situation. And she even said, I used it. So used it as in, did she fire or did she, assault someone with it? We're not sure, but we just know she was arrested for weapons charges. And then last year in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, she was allegedly carrying the drugs. So, she's as I said, when she goes on Instagram, when she has arguments with people, she's big and bad on there. So this probably shouldn't be a surprise, but to know that it was physical, not only verbal abuse, but this person, his name is Garrett, last name Garrett, he is alleged physical abuse against Nicki Minaj. So, you know what? We're going to go straight into the article. And his name is Brandon Garrett. So Brandon Garrett is the one that is filing this lawsuit against Nicki Minaj. So we're going to read this article from People magazine. And this is the latest on Nicki that's going around, it's trending. And it says, Nicki Minaj sued for assault and battery by former tour manager. A former Pink Friday 2 tour manager is alleging that the rapper hit him and yelled at him saying, "You'll never be anyone. I'll make sure of it." So she's making threats there, okay? Nicki Minaj has been sued for assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress by her former tour manager. According to court documents obtained by TMZ and Variety, a man named Brandon Garrett filed a lawsuit against a 42-year-old Grammy nominee in Los Angeles Superior Court on Friday, January 3rd. Garrett alleges that while working as a day-to-day manager during Minaj's Pink Friday 2 tour, he had a confrontation with the rapper that ended with her berating him and hitting him. So she physically assaulted this man. The alleged incident took place backstage at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit on April 21st, 2024, after Minaj's concert had ended, the outlets report. Attorneys for Garrett claim in the complaint that the tour manager was on his way to the arena when Minaj, head of security, Larry Danton, texted him asking him to speak with Minaj, real name Onika Mirage, in her dressing room. Garrett alleges that 8 people from Minaj's staff were present in the dressing room, including another employee named Luke Montgomery. Oh my gosh, Sharona. Montgomery. What was I going to... okay. Sorry about that, Luke Montgomery. claims Minaj began to complain about some of the staff members not knowing what they're supposed to do, who also reports to who. When she turned her attention to Montgomery, asking what his position was according to the court documents, I can't read, per outlets. Mr. Montgomery explained that his duties entitled tasks like venue dressing room setup, private jet setup, hotel room setup, quick change room refreshments, and tour bus setup, the suit states, per Variety. Mr. Montgomery mentioned these duties were in addition to any requests from Minaj communicated by Garrett, including food orders, drinks, personal items, baby items, and most notably, prescriptions. Garrett claims that he told Minaj that he had asked Montgomery to pick up the prescriptions because he was busy with tour responsibilities, including assisting Minaj with costume changes during her concert. In the complaint, Garrett alleges that Minaj had been very visibly upset and angrily screamed at him, telling him, "Are you effing crazy? Having him pick up my medication? You have lost your effing mind. And if my husband, who is Kenny Petty, was here, he would knock out your effing teeth. You're a dead man walking. You just effed up your whole life, and you will never be anyone. I'll make sure of it." So because he asked someone else to pick up the prescription, she's upset. Now, I get it. If you ask someone to, probably because, picking up the prescription is something personal. You don't want the person to know what prescriptions you're taking. That I can get. That maybe Garrett should have asked permission or asked, just say to someone, "Look, let Nicki know I'm very busy. I'm going to send such and such." If you get what I'm saying. Now, no, it does not excuse her from being abusive to this man, verbally abusive. But yes, I can see her point, but she was definitely wrong with the verbal abuse. So let's continue. Minaj also allegedly yelled at Montgomery and asked him to look through his phone to find the exact medications that he had picked up for her, the outlets reported, citing the documents. Garrett claims that Minaj turned her attention back to Garrett and got very close to his face. At this point, Minaj open-handedly, struck Garrett on the right side of his face, causing his head to swing backwards as his hat flew off his head, the complaint states, per Variety. Attorneys for Garrett also state that he was hit in the right wrist, leaving it throbbing. So this was a full-on assault. Attorneys for Garrett write in the complaint that the former manager locked himself in a bathroom for several hours after the incident, and he received a text message telling him he was not being asked to come with Nicki Minaj on the next tour stop. The former manager eventually filed an official police report in Detroit, and his attorneys are now asking for punitive and exemplary damages as well as general damages. Minaj's lawyer, Judd Burstein, told TMZ in a statement that she had not yet received the complaint but denied the allegations reported by the outlet. At this time, no complaint has been served upon Minaj, and therefore we are unaware of the specific allegations, the statement reads. However, if the lawsuit is as reported by TMZ, it is completely false and frivolous. We are confident that the matter brought by this ex-assistant will be resolved swiftly in Mrs. Petty's favor. So yeah, gossipers, what are your thoughts on this story? These celebrities, they have people that will go to bat for them. So already her fans are probably saying, "Oh yes, he deserved it." No, not to be assaulted. physically or verbally. The verbally is bad enough, but when it turns physical, that's when it's worse. Because you can get away with verbal, like, yes, I cussed him out, and what? He wasn't doing his job. He was supposed to get the prescription, personal stuff, and then he sent someone else to get it without me authorizing that person to get it. Hell no. Yeah, so I cussed his ass out. Yeah, she could at least admit to that. But with the physical part, no, that's crossing the line, allegedly. If it's true, that's crossing the line. You don't put your hands on someone. Gossipers, so what are your thoughts on this story? Is Nicki Minaj wrong for verbal and physical abuse? Well, I can't even say that because per her attorney, she has no idea what this is about. So until we get further not clarification, because he's saying exactly what he went through, his truth, but with her attorney saying that she has no idea of this incident. So we just have to stay tuned on what she will say when she is served, or she gets the chance to look at this lawsuit through her attorney. So, gossiper, as always, thank you for listening and watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.